What is up, guys? It's your boy Torius, back again with another video. I said I'm back again with another video, and today I'm gonna be talking about constant emasculation. I'm just kidding. It's called constant emasculation, right? So smash the like button, comment below, subscribe if you're new. Wait for me to cross the street. Just kidding, I'm just turning right. But yeah, let's get into it. So in this world that we live in, I almost lost my head. So yeah, in this world that we live in, right? We live in a very feminized society, and basically, you know, to be a man is basically like a crime, right? Because I was watching this TikTok earlier, and it's funny because I was watching, it's always funny watching girls talk about male issues, right? Like it's funny, like, you know, the pick-me girls, you feel me? Like them pick-me's, right? They're always like, oh, men this, men, like the girls that don't complain about men, that are like, but we love men, men need sympathy, men need this, men need to be cared for, you know, this shit, right? It's just funny because those girls, they always say the same shit, right? Like, men have it so hard in society, like girls, they have it easy, we have, like, you know, like all this shit. And it's just so funny because like they always, like, whenever, you can always tell a pick-me girl that talks about male issues, because she'll mention that men have, like, this girl, it's like she was just reading a facts list of like this post that I always see on Instagram all the time, like, men have it hard too, feel sorry for men, right? Because they always say men are 4 times more likely to commit suicide, right? And it's like, okay, duh. Of course they are. But it doesn't really matter. Like, to me, like, I understand there's people that commit suicide, but to me, like, that statistic is kind of okay, obviously. Like, obviously niggas are gonna kill themselves because the life of a nigga is hard, but that's what it is. It's just hard. It's supposed to be hard. For girls, it's supposed to be easier. Like, it's hard for girls too, but it's supposed to be easier. Like, girls have less reason for them to kill themselves. They get everything they want. You feel me? Like, if they work for it, and if they're lucky, they'll get everything they want. So for niggas, they gotta do everything themselves, and so you know, sometimes it gets hard. So, you know, the world, like, for men, it's supposed to be hard for men. You feel me? Like, we live in a world that's supposed to be negative, that's supposed to be difficult. Like, we gotta pay to live. Like, the cost of living is literally called the cost of living. I gotta pay every month my rent. I don't pay for my phone. But like, to do anything, you gotta pay. To move, for gasoline, you know, for food, you gotta pay for everything. You feel me? So it's like, this world, everyone complains about it. Oh, it's so funny. Like, when you have the knowledge, right? That's why I make these videos, because I have knowledge. I'm sharing with you guys. You feel me? So it's like, you don't have to read all the books I write. You just watch my videos. That's why you should comment, like, and subscribe, because I'm always reading books and I'm always learning stuff. So teach you guys, pass off the wisdom that I obtained from all these books I read. Right? So yeah, you know, I don't have the perspective of a woman, right? Like, for me, I don't see life through the lens of women, because I'm not a woman. Hey, I'm a nigga. I'm a dude. Come on, bro. What is you doing, dog? Why are you going 10 miles a second, bro? That's actually really fast. This guy got me mad. So, yeah, for women, they have their own perspective on life, and men have their perspective. So, like, for a nigga, your life is supposed to be difficult. You're supposed to overcome challenges. You're supposed to overcome obstacles. Because as any video editor knows, anytime that you use Adobe, there's gonna be problems, right? Like, I feel like to be a man, all you gotta, like, I mean, yeah, to understand being a man, just understand video editing, using any software on the computer, because a lot of times there, like, even if you're colder, like, there would be bugs. There's always something that goes wrong, right? There's always something that goes wrong. Because and that's kind of what's fun about it, right? At first, when things will go wrong, you get like, oh, fuck, ah. But then you're not gonna get to where you want to go. Like, you're not gonna have a finished video unless you know, you overcome the crashing of Adobe, unless you overcome the crashing, like a bug, unless you overcome, like, fuck, like, even in sales, right? You gotta overcome objections, like, no, this, no, that. And it's like, all you gotta do is learn. The more you learn, the more you earn, right? Like, when Adobe crashes, and I'm just like, damn, bro, like, why I don't remember. I think it was like Codex or something. I forget. But when you look, when the other day my videos weren't playing, and I was like, fuck, bro, like, why isn't this working? And I was like looking all over the place for a solution, and you know, I couldn't find one until I found one, and then, you know, I got my video, and then it was a good video, right? And whatever. And you don't get to those things unless you overcome the challenges, and that's part of being a man, because in the world there's always challenges, and women provide us pleasure, right? Like, women give us the pleasure and the nurturing. It's just like a skill, right? Like, women are skills, to be honest. Because I was watching this, I saw this post, right? This girl posted this thing on her story. She was basically saying how, like, oh, I love when a man studies me, right? And then, like, when she says studies me, it's so funny, because it's like, okay, well, you know, women are definitely skills. Like, a woman, like, one woman is like a skill. Like one woman, you can see her as like archery. One other woman, you can see her as painting. One other woman, you can see her as like soldering. And one other woman, you see her as like welding, or like whatever, right? Like, the same way that there are skills. Damn, bro, like, everyone drives like a fucking retard out here, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, what are you doing? Why are you doing? What is wrong with you? It's like they just drive to make me upset. You feel me? It's like, why is this nigga going so slow? And it's not even that. It's like, I'm trying to pass him, but he's like going into the fucking bike lane. Like, nigga, are you retarded? Stupid athlete. Anyways, rotary decide. Yeah, look at this dude passing her too. She drives like a stupid head. Anyways, so I should just call these road rage with Nick, right? Like, Nick's like road rage. Nick, just road rage. Road Sage, yo! I should call myself Road Sage, because I'm always on the road and I'm always giving you guys wisdom. So Road Sage, that's good. That's a good name. Anyhow, what was I talking about? Yeah, you know, women are like different skills, like a game, right? Like, every game you need to learn, like Mario. You have to learn a level, and once you learn it, I guess, like, to me, I don't relate to video games. I relate to like skills, like crafts and shit, like crafting. But yeah, once you pick up those skills, once you learn a woman, skills and women are the same. Like, if you're not doing the right thing with the skill, it's gonna come at you like it's basically gonna start bitching at you, like, oh, you did this wrong, you did that wrong, and then, like, women, because we don't see women, we see women as people when we should be seeing them as things and objects, right? And it's funny because I'm obviously joking, right? It's obviously a joke, but in all honesty, you know, I always say this, like, women get upset that men objectify women, but we objectify everything. Like, to me, I objectify men all the fucking time, right? Like, niggas to me are objects. Niggas to me are tools. Like, niggas, like not just, like, not, obviously not, they're humans, but, you know, like, men just objectify everything. Like, everything in the world is an object, right? Because it's basically objective, right? Because being subjective means like, oh, it has its own life and it breathes, and because that's what women like. But to men objectify everything. So it's like, that's why I talk about the constant emasculation, right? Because women see things through their perspective, right? Women will see things just like, oh, you need to give life to, like, women are thinking, breathing creatures, and, you know, and it's like, yes, they are 100%, right? That's a subjective way of thinking about them. Like, oh, okay, women are like art is expressive, art can be anything. But the thing is, it's like the way men see it, it's like pickup, right? Like pickup is all a bunch of like nerd words and scientific shit, right? It's all about, it's like the science of it. It's like, how do I break this down and create and make it into blocks, right? How do I take what this is, turn it into like the atoms, right? Like let me take a woman, put her into atoms, and like, okay, that's her neutron, that's her proton, right? And basically it's like you gotta objectify it, as in break it down so you can understand it. That's how men's brains think. That's just how we think, because we're directional, right? You can't create something like this. Car couldn't be made unless it was objectified, broken down, and then it created what it is. Yes, it has life now because I can use it to go wherever the fuck I want. So that's the subjective part of the car. But to objectify it means to break it down and understand it. And that's basically what men need to do with women. Like when the girl says, I love when a man studies me, she says studies me. That's literally breaking her down and understanding her, objectifying her, right? Like obviously when girls say that, they mean like, oh, girls are like a sex object. Like, oh, men just see us as sex objects. And it's like, okay, but men want sex, right? If I go to the gas station, I'm not gonna go to the gas station just to have a conversation with the gas station clerk because I don't know him, right? I'm not gonna go to the gas station to hang out. I'm gonna go to the gas station to get gas. You feel me? Like that's just how niggas think. That's just the way. And it's so crazy how I have to like censor myself, right? And it's have to be like, wait, don't get mad at me because let me explain. I mean, we all know this shit, bro. It's so funny because we all know these things, but we can't say them, right? It's like, yeah, there's a freedom of speech, but there really isn't, right? Like there's a lot of things that you can't really say. Like that, like there's a lot of things that you can't really say because it's not like politically correct. You feel me? But anyhow, I guess that's all my spiel for today. I think I was gonna go somewhere with it, but I got work to do. So comment below what you think. Subscribe if you're new, and if you have any questions, just DM me on Instagram at Torius, at 6 Feet Interviews, and I'll make a video talking about your question. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Patreon and donate to my charity, A Hand on the Mountain. Link in the description, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.